Hello, good people. This is April Hautala, and you are listening to New York Accent Podcast. Today is February the 7th, 2020, and this is episode 5, where I discuss sleeping issues, problems, and insomnia. So let's get into it. Insomnia is a sleep disorder in which you have trouble falling and staying asleep. The condition can be short-term, acute, or it can last a long time, chronic. It may also come and go. Acute insomnia lasts from one night to a few weeks. Insomnia is chronic when it happens at least 3 nights a week for 3 months or more. Now, this is the time of the year here in Finland where the days are starting to extend. Instead of getting dark at 3:30, it's starting to get dark at 5:30. Now, we all have our routines and methods for sleeping and bedtime, but some of the behaviors are either helping or hindering your ability to sleep. Your body should be in shutdown mode. Eating, exercising, cooking, watching TV, listening to loud music. These are all high active, mentally and physically stimulating activities. In order for you to wind down, it should be a house effort, meaning all people, things, and rooms in the house need to participate in your wind down process. Dim the lights or just turn them off. Put your phone on silent or turn off the TV. Do not cook. The kitchen is closed. Clean yourself so you do not have odors. Don't get it twisted. Some smells aid in the process of shutting down. Lavender is the number one. Your room is particularly in the bed in your room must be neat. Looking at a messy space makes the mind race and you become busy with your eyes. You're looking at a mountain of clothing that haven't been put away. You're looking at a disheveled bed. You're looking at pillows tossed around. You're looking at, maybe if you have a desk in your room, you're looking at papers shoveled everywhere. Your mind is scanning this subconsciously, but still, it's too busy. Keep your room nice and airy. It makes it easier to fall asleep in a cold room rather than a warm room. Depending on how you spend your day, you may have the chance to stretch your muscles or you may not. So stretch. Do not go to sleep without stretching. Get on the floor and do a deep, slow stretch on the floor and give your body what it needs. Foods to avoid: hot in flavor, sweet or caffeinated. I do not realize this, but in Finland, people oftentimes drink more than average, and some people may be using the alcohol to fall asleep. I do not recommend that because it encourages alcoholism. Instead, I recommend warm milk. There's also a chamomile tea that you could drink. But be careful when drinking because you may need to wake up in the middle of the night to use the toilet. And I do not have to explain, but I will. Going to the restroom, bumping around in the dark to find a light, stubbing your toe possibly, or you may need to actually turn on the light. Once the lights are on, your brain starts to wake up, and once you have to go back to sleep, it'll just be that much harder. Sleeping pills, melatonin, Ambien, watch out because they are addictive and the tolerance is constantly changing. I can speak from personal experience where I've taken a melatonin tablet, 1.9 grams of melatonin, milligrams of melatonin, only to have to take 2 the following week and then 3 the week after that. So be careful. And as far as prescription sleeping pills, those are the most addictive. Be very careful when it comes to taking medication to sleep. Your thoughts, negative, fearful, angry, will lead to the kind of sleep, and your mind will constantly replay events that happen throughout the day. So try to tailor your thoughts around something positive or something neutral because believe it or not, what you're thinking will reflect in your ability to fall asleep. And when you do get to sleep, you'll just end up having a bad dream. Try not to constantly replay events of the day that make you question things, because then you'll just lay up in the bed all night, replaying and thinking and constantly. All that's doing is giving you a headache and paving way for your anxiety to paralyze you. This summer, keep your home clean and airy, because when your home is clammy and hot, your sleep will not come easy. Some tips: clean pajamas, clean bedding. When you do laundry or bedding, make sure you're using a neutral smell. Linen, lavender, these are great for aiding in your sleep when it comes to your bedding. Remember to drink some warm milk, no alcohol, and do not drink it immediately before bed because you'll use the bathroom. Remember the lavender scent. Have lavender scents around your bedroom. And stretch your muscles. It's time to check in with yourself. How are you doing with your 2020 goals? How is your mental health? Are you doing things that reward your life or perhaps enrich the lives of others? Right now, take out your goal list and see what you wrote and ask yourself, are you laying the foundation to accomplish at least one of them? The Finnish word of the day is nukuhuvin. Nukuhuvin. Thank you for listening and be good to yourselves.